believe in yourself, even sometimes it's really hard.
You gotta keep fighting and keep moving forward.
Work even harder to try to become just better.
Here we are, women holding up this trophy.
St. Petersburg is such an amazing city. It's like an open-air museum.
First time in St. Petersburg, so I'm really happy to be here.
I always wanted to come here to the city because of the historical value.
The city is unbelievable, so I love coming back here and I'm just glad to be here again. Very great player, very good, very aggressive. Big champion, big professional.
One of those who fights until the very end, no matter what the score is.
The tournament's lineup is simply unique. This is the first competition of its kind in Russia.
It's a very difficult match on a psychological level. Katya and I spend a lot of time together. We train, play doubles tournaments. Playing against people from your own country is tough psychologically. There were a lot of mistakes. Lena played it very clean, reliable, and did only what was necessary. I should have been on top of my game, but I wasn't today. This tournament was excellently organized. There aren't many tournaments with such a good court atmosphere.
The court is great. I like the court. I had good results on this surface.
This is amazing, and also all the animation, the activities, just the entrance on the court is something very cool. It feels like very entertaining, like in a movie, like Superstar. Puts you like in a good dynamic, and also, the cheerleader girls and all the music.
Holding a tournament is an extremely complex event in which every aspect plays a role. It is extremely important that all of the elements, the athletics, the organization, the transportation and logistics come together like pieces of a puzzle, which then form the whole picture. The impressions were unsurpassed because the tennis was spectacular. We see the desire of the sportsmen to participate in the tournament.
I've been so happy here. I really have been. It's been nice and cold, which is great actually for me because I live in Florida. It's always warm. So, to have a little cold sometimes, and then of course to be able to be here in the museum and then at the tennis, it's just been a great experience, and it's my first time.
It's an incredible experience outside the court. I didn't expect that, so I was a little bit scared at the beginning, but at the end I was so happy.
Actually, I have to say thank you because they're a very nice crowd. I had also clapping and support. Just love the atmosphere, and I think people are very nice.
Before the tournament, we hosted a few family-focused events. We want to attract kids, teens, and families to tennis. We do tennis workshops for families. And when we see people coming to the matches, we feel it's worth it.
There's no reading that. Mum delighted, Mladenovic magnificent. 3 times a runner-up in career finals. Brilliant from Cibulkaeva, thrashes that one away down line. Putintseva prevails, and she's absolutely and rightly, totally elated.
I'm not happy at all with my performance today, and I wanted to win today and to be in the finals. So overall, about the tournament, I said so many times it's a great tournament, and today I just feel mad at myself that I lost such a match.
I mean, first I have to give her credit. I mean, she played really powerfully, and I definitely wasn't feeling my best today. And, you know, I just didn't have any power in the legs to be dangerous today. So it was really, really frustrating. Not the perfect match for me.
When you care about your sport, about the results, worrying is normal.
You have to go and you have to try every tournament. And sometimes it works, and sometimes you feel great, and sometimes it doesn't work physically, but it doesn't mean that you don't try every single time, that you don't leave your heart on the court.
Of course, women's tennis is different from men's, even with the faster game. Victory in women's tennis is won with a more concentrated game, a kind of resistance, an ability to keep yourself emotionally stable. What speaks volumes for me is that the players, and we have a lot of big names here, have no complaints about the tournament services. This means that the tournament's going pretty well.
I will just have to trying to play the same way as I did all week, and hopefully I can become the champion.
The main thing for me now is gaining experience and fighting to the end.
Never needs too much invitation, does she, on that pass? Wow, who would have thought it? She's engineered a couple of great points now. Knowing full well that she had to bring it on. And she stands courageous as does Martinez in the stands. After an hour and 45 then, Putintseva will not yield. Majestic from Kristina Mladenovic, who wins her first women's singles WTA title. It's 4th time lucky in singles finals for her, and she'll move inside the top 30 on the world ranking list.
I cannot express in the words how much it means to me today to hold this trophy. You know, it's my 4th final on the tour. I discovered such a beautiful place here in St. Petersburg. If you would ask me which one I would have in my first title, it would be St. Petersburg. You guys made it all so big, amazing. I will remember this week my entire career, and thank you really much for this.